Welcome, everyone, to week number 10 of Spiritual Beginnings. It's a really great thing that we're all doing for ourselves when we take time out of our busy schedules to reconnect with ourselves, to grow spiritually, and to become more aware of how our thoughts create our reality. So it's a whole awareness thing. So tonight, our topic is going to be about fear. So, what is fear? Well, fear is a contradictory vibration or emotion. Usually, the thought of losing something. So, if you think about your life and all the things that you've ever feared, I bet you most of them always had something to do with losing something. It could have been about losing a person, losing a love, losing a job, losing money. Just losing something that you really didn't want to lose. Very interesting. So fear in itself isn't even a real thing. When we fear something, we're living in our minds and not in our lives. So it's a thought about a thing that doesn't even exist. So it's not even a real thing. And what we're doing is we're causing suffering to ourselves about something, again, that doesn't even exist. So an example, being in South Florida, imagine you're in the middle of a hurricane and you're fearful. So you're fearful of what? Your roof blowing off, the windows breaking in, you're fearful of damage, fearful of a possible tornado, and, we're fearful of all of these things that, yes, they could happen, but they're just in our minds. And yet we carry such strong emotions about a thing that doesn't even exist and quite possibly might never happen. So how many of you actually had a fear about something? I mean, a real big fear. You worried and you worked it up and you carried this fear with you, and then it never happened at all. So after all of that worry and all of that fear, you just it just went away, never happened. Or how about if you had that fear about something and you held on to it for so long and it did actually happen? And when it happened, you built it up so much, it was no big deal when it actually ended up happening. So when we go into this fearful state, it actually is activating the survival mode of our brains, and it keeps us in that fight or flight mode. And we know how unhealthy it is to stay in that fight or flight mode all the time, as we talked about that week that we talked about stress. So it's not healthy to be in that state of mind. It keeps your adrenaline rushing through your body. It sends the blood to your muscles and away from your vital organs and your brain. It's just not good to stay in that mode. And eventually, it causes you not to be at ease with yourself, and you could create dis-ease in your body. So all of this stemming from the negative emotion of fear. So one of the reasons we hold on to fear is because it could be a safe place for us. I mean, how nice is it to not have to worry about taking a chance because we're holding on to a fear about it? So say you're miserable in the job that you're in. You hate the job, but you're fearful about making a change because you might have a worse job, or it could lead to something else, or maybe the finances and the money isn't going to work out, or you have this fear built up. So by having the fear, you stop yourself from trying, and you stop yourself from taking the chance, and it's a safe haven for us to remain in this fear. The problem is, when we do that, we just create the same old kind of life. So nothing new, nothing exciting happens in our lives because we're just holding on to this fear and we're not making the change. And how boring is that? So basically, when we're holding on to a fear, life is just not that interesting because we're not doing anything new. And the more we hold on to a fear, the more of our energy goes into it. And we send that vibration out into the universe. And the universal law of attraction is going to bring more things into our lives for us to fear because we're putting that vibration out there. So it's important when you feel like you're fearing something to let go of that fear because you're just going to bring more of that junk into your life, more things for you to fear. And fear can also be contagious. I mean, just being next to somebody who's fearful about something is passing that vibration along to you. An example would be getting onto a plane. Now, you yourself might not be fearful about taking the flight, but then you sit down next to somebody and they start saying, oh, gee, we had those two airline disasters and you know how these things always come in threes and, I'm just really worried about this particular flight and it's just, and now what happens? You start to take on that energy. Even though you weren't fearful about it to begin with, that person next to you gave you that fearful energy. So it actually becomes contagious and you can pass it along to other people, whatever fears you might be having. And we humans are so creative. We manage to use these things in all, emotions and thoughts in all different kinds of ways. And we turn it into a tool for ourselves. Unfortunately, we also manage to take things like fear and turn them into tools of manipulation of others. And this goes way back to the beginning of times. The kings used to control their kingdoms with fear. The governments control people with fear. Religious organizations control people with fear. Corporations fear us, they give us fear and get us to buy their products using fear. The banking industry, another good one, get you in debt, make you fear the debt, but get you deeper into debt. And then, don't forget about that credit score. You have to keep that credit score up so you can get more credit, so you can get into more debt. So, again, another industry that just uses fear against us. And the one that I really love and the most confusing is the pharmaceutical industry. So here you have an industry that instills fear into you to get you to buy their product. If you don't buy the product, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to have a good life. You're going to have this problem and that problem and the other problem. So you have to buy this product and take these pills so you don't have that problem and you can have a good life. And the twisted part of it is then they go through and say, could cause this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem, and sudden death. So figure that one out. You want to talk about fear. So how do we combat fear? Well, one of the first things you can do is start off your day by appreciating where you are. Every day when you get up, let it be the first thing you do. Just show gratitude for where you are, be happy for where you are, and know that things are going to be okay always. So just show that appreciation for where you are every single day. Remind ourselves that we are always in control of our thoughts. Always, not sometimes, not once in a while, not you, or not you, or maybe you and her and not her. It's all of us all the time, always are in control of our thoughts. Look at life as a stepping stone. So rather than the grand finale where we have to get it all done now and we're never going to get a chance to do it again, and don't look at it that way. Look at it as a spiritual stepping stone. And if you take life and you look at it more like that, knowing that this is not the grand finale, okay, it's just a stepping stone. You're having a human experience and there's nothing to fear. Know that you will never get it wrong. Okay, you're never going to get it wrong. You might make a decision, you might fear making a decision, and you finally make the decision, and however the outcome is, you never get it wrong. So, and Abraham Hicks says, you never get it wrong, and you never get it done. So there are no mistakes. So when you start to fear something, just know that whatever decision you make, it's going to be okay. Don't put words and feelings into a fear. So if you are fearing that flight that you're about to take, and you're starting to feel that kind of anxiety inside, try to stomp it out. Don't put words to it. Because once you start talking about the fear, or if you're fearing losing a job, or whatever the fear is, don't put words to it. Because once you start to put words to the fear, you're making it into a reality. So you're actually giving it a story. And then you're basically creating that momentum behind this story that you're just fabricating. It's not even a real thing. So don't put words to your fears. Daily meditation. If you meditate every day and you keep centered with yourself, you'd be surprised how little things will start to bother you. How little things will not bother you, but I mean how very few things will even impact you in a negative way. So the more you meditate, the more you stay connected with your higher self or with spirit, the less fear that you have about things. And the more you understand that it's always going to be okay. Just reinforce that belief that everything will always work out. How many people in this room had a really big fear? Pretty much everyone at some point, right? So you had this really big fear. And guess what? Everything that you imagined about that fear actually happened. It came true. Just the way you thought it out, right? It was exactly the thing that you feared happened. Did that happen to you? Most everybody had that experience. And guess what? You're all still here, aren't you? And you're all still okay. So know that in your heart, that whatever that thing is you're fearing, whatever the outcome, you're going to be okay. So we never have anything to fear. When we're connected with ourselves and we realize that everything always works out, it takes that even a thought of having a fear away. So just reinforce that in your minds, that everything's always going to work out. There's nothing to fear. And even when things don't seem to work out, they work out. So anyway, tonight's meditation is going to be about fear. So let me go ahead and get things together here, get the music going. Go ahead and get yourselves comfortable at this point. If you want to lay down, go ahead and do that now. And for those of you who are going to be sitting up, try to sit up with your spine straight and your shoulders back, putting your feet flat on the floor in front of you and your hands in your lap. Now, the benefits of meditation is immense. If you do it every day, I guarantee that it will have such positive influences on your life. You will see an incredible change in your life just by quieting your mind every day and getting yourself on a regular practice of meditation. And that is a guarantee. So there's no right way or wrong way. Some people are able to visualize a little better than others. And if you're not able to visualize or your mind wanders, just bring it back to my voice. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's okay that your mind wandered. Just bring it back. And you're not going to get it wrong. So the fact that you're here quieting your mind is an incredible benefit for you. And it's a wonderful thing that you're doing. So what we're going to do tonight is a guided meditation with positive hypnotic suggestions. And that kind of gives you a tool to take with you when you go back out into the world. So is everybody ready and willing to take this journey of positivity, opening up your minds to positive suggestions? Okay, wonderful. Then let's begin. So let's all close our eyes. And let's begin by taking 10 deep breaths in and out with no pause between them. No pause between the inhale and the exhale. Deep breaths, breathing in that oxygen and oxygenating every cell in our bodies, and then breathing out all negativity. 10 deep breaths. Continue to breathe in and out, deep breathing, conscious breathing. And with every breath that you breathe in and every breath that you breathe out, you release all negative energy from the day, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, and clearing your thoughts. This is your time right now. Time for yourself and time to take care of yourself. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Breathing deeply and aware of the relaxing feeling that conscious breathing creates in your body. And as you take another deep breath, you focus on my voice and on your breathing. Breathing out all of your negative energy and negative thoughts. And feeling your body just relaxing more and more. Focusing on my voice and allowing my voice to soothe your mind and body. Breathing in and breathing out. Going deeper and deeper into relaxation. And any sounds that you hear only make you relax even more. You're beginning to feel so relaxed as the thoughts of the day fade away into the ether of time, leaving your mind clear and focused on my voice and on your breathing. And as you continue to breathe deep and relaxing breaths, I want you to imagine that you're on a beautiful beach, surrounded by beautiful white powdery sand that's so soft to the touch. The temperature is perfect. It's not too cold and it's not too warm. And the sun feels so incredible on your face and on your body. The warmth of the sun relaxes your body even more. You have this beautiful beach all to yourself. This is your own private and personal beach, and it's everything that you want it to be. The waves roll into the shore, and then out to the sea, taking with them all of your stress and worries. It's such an incredible feeling, and such an incredible day. A wave touches your toes and causes them to become completely relaxed. What a great feeling. As you continue to breathe in the refreshing air and breathe out all the worries and stress, you're enjoying watching the peaceful birds fly effortlessly by. You are always totally safe here. And it's okay to just completely let go. I'm going to begin counting from 10 to 1. And with every number that I count down, An incredible relaxing wave will come in and go back out, relaxing a different part of your body until you are completely relaxed from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. 10 to 1, relaxing deeper and deeper. 10. A wave comes in, touching your feet and toes, and then goes back out to sea, leaving your feet and toes completely relaxed. 9. Another wave comes in, touching your calves, your feet and your toes, leaving you more and more relaxed, deeper and deeper. 8. Going into even deeper relaxation as the next wave touches your thighs, relaxing your legs and your feet, and bringing your mind into deeper relaxation as well. 7. Feeling this calm, peaceful feeling throughout your body as the next wave touches your waist and your legs and your feet, and then retreats back to the sea, taking with it any aches or pains or stress. 6. Going deeper and deeper as you listen to my voice and enjoy the relaxation from the next wave that touches your lower back and stomach, warm and relaxed, deeper and deeper. What an incredible day and an incredible experience. 5. Feeling totally safe and comfortable, your relaxation doubles. 4. Filled with a feeling of well-being throughout your body as the next wave touches your back and chest, making you go even deeper and deeper into relaxation. Feeling your body just go limp and every muscle becomes soft and relaxed. 3. All of your worries drifting away with the next wave that touches your neck and your back and your chest, and going down to your stomach and your legs and your feet, bringing you even deeper and clearing your mind of any thoughts other than the sound of my voice and your breathing. 2. Going into the deepest level of relaxation with beautiful sounds, the warmth of the sun, and the incredible feeling of the calming waves on your body. 1. Now you're in the deepest level of relaxation. As the wave touches your head, you become totally relaxed. Your entire body is so relaxed now that it feels like you're floating in the air. And your mind is so relaxed. Your neck has released any tension that it was holding. And your facial muscles and mouth are like jelly. Your chest, back, and stomach, your legs and your feet are the most relaxed they have ever been. It's difficult to even feel their presence in this totally relaxed state. You're filled with such a joyful and positive feeling throughout your body. As you enjoy this moment and this relaxing feeling, you look down the beach and you see a beautiful forest with the waves caressing the shore in front of it. You decide to explore this beautiful tropical forest. And as you get closer, you see 5 huge, flat, healing stepping stones leading into the lush forest. These healing stepping stones are shining in iridescent rainbow colors, so fascinating to see. Each stepping stone will bring you into a deeper relaxed state and will fill your body with a tremendous feeling of positivity, peace, and love. Counting down from 5 to 1 into a feeling of total positivity and peace. 5. As you take in their beauty, you step onto the first stone, and you're surrounded by a beautiful healing bubble of light. It sends warm, tingling feelings throughout your body. 4. As you step further into this beautiful, lush tropical forest, you see beautiful flowers everywhere. Feeling even more and more relaxed. 3. Enjoying the aroma of the millions of flowers surrounding you. You take another step, breathing in this incredible, fragrant and fresh air. 2. Allowing your subconscious to take over and focusing on my voice, you step onto the next stone. 1. Completely at peace and surrounded with an incredible protective bubble, you step onto the last stepping stone. Your subconscious is open and ready to receive positive thoughts and suggestions. And your subconscious is taking over so you can just relax and enjoy this incredible feeling as you listen to my voice. You are now in the center of the forest, where there is an incredible fountain of the most pristine light. This is your very own healing fountain of light. And you reach in and you touch the light, and a tingling feeling of warmth fills every cell in your body. As you look around the garden, you're surrounded by beautiful flowers of every color. Each flower representing a positive thought or belief. So many beautiful flowers, far too many to even begin to count. You are surrounded by so much positivity and peace. And as you stand there enjoying this peaceful place, a black balloon with a long white string drifts into your garden. And in this meditative and hypnotic state, I want you to touch your thumb and your index fingers together now. Imagine that you are grabbing the long string with your thumb and index fingers, and you begin to pull the balloon towards you. As the balloon gets closer, you can see white writing on the side of it. And it's the name and description of the thing that you've been fearful of. Maybe it's about a career change that you've been putting off, or the fear of not having enough money, or maybe the fear of losing someone or something that you really don't want to lose. This is your garden, so the black balloons of fear represent whatever fears you want or need to address. Using your thumb and index fingers, you grab hold of that fear and you place it into your healing fountain of light. And as soon as that black balloon of fear touches the healing fountain of light, it deflates and disappears into the ether of time, taking with it all of the emotions attached to that fear. And you realize that fear is not even a real thing. It's just a thought about a thing that doesn't even exist. And you now have an incredible feeling, a brave feeling of positivity and control regarding that thing that you are so fearful of. What an incredible feeling to not be fearful anymore. Knowing deep within that everything will always work out and everything will always be okay. As you stand enjoying this feeling, another black balloon of fear drifts into your garden. And again you grab the long white string with your thumb and index fingers and you pull the balloon close to you so you could read it. And it's another situation that you've been having fearful thoughts about. Remembering this feeling of your thumb and index fingers pinching that long white string, you place that black balloon of fear into your healing fountain of light, and it too begins to deflate and then disappears into the ether of time, taking with it any fearful thoughts associated with it. You have an incredibly strong knowing that you can come to this place whenever you want and make your fears dissolve away. When you're feeling fearful about something, all you need to do is touch your thumb and index fingers together, and you will be immediately reminded of this incredible feeling of releasing your fears. Placing your thumb and index fingers together will immediately transport you to this place of peace, tranquility, love, and confidence. It will remind you that you are always in control of your thoughts and that fear isn't even a real thing. What an incredible realization and tool that you now have and will remember, leaving you feeling positive and uplifted, bringing joy and peace into your heart and filling you with that incredible feeling of love. You take a moment to enjoy the awesomeness of this feeling that fills every cell in your body. The peace, the calmness, the joy, and the love. You will always remember this peaceful feeling of relief from fearful thoughts as you watch the fearful thoughts just melt away in the light of your healing fountain. Knowing that all you need to do is touch your thumb and your index fingers together to make this incredible feeling of peace and fearlessness come flooding back into your thoughts. Knowing that you can come back to this place whenever you want and as often as you would like to reinforce these positive feelings and positive thoughts. It gives you a strong feeling of comfort and security. Now that you have this incredible tool and the feeling of positive thoughts, you want to share it with the world. Imagine this feeling of peace, positivity, and love as a bright fountain of light inside you. The light inside you begins to bubble up and gets brighter and brighter. You now become the healing light. The light that is coming from you begins to expand from you and touches everyone around you. It reaches out to every living thing in creation, all of the people, the trees, and the animals. It expands out to all life in your town and in your city. The healing light that radiates from you expands out to the entire county, flooding every single living thing with your healing light of peace, positivity, and love. You can see this image so clearly, radiating this healing light from deep inside yourself, now expanding out to the entire state, the county, the world, and now to the entire universe. You, as a bright beacon of light, sharing your healing energy with all that is. What an incredible feeling and an incredible sight to see. This beautiful, intense healing light coming from you and reaching out in every direction. As you enjoy this feeling of shining so brightly, feeling so light and positive and filled with love, you are comforted in knowing that you can feel this way whenever you want. You can even feel this way all of the time if you choose to do so. And as a powerful reminder of this feeling, all you need to do is touch your thumb and index fingers together whenever and wherever you want. Feeling light, peaceful, positive, and filled with love, you begin to start walking back towards your incredible beach. Counting from 1 to 5, you begin to make your way back to the beach. 1. Stepping onto the first healing stone, feeling light and peaceful. 2. With an incredible knowing that you are always in control of your thoughts. 3. Armed with a new tool of touching your thumb and index fingers together to quickly bring you into this place of positive thoughts and no fears. 2. Enjoying this incredible feeling. 1. You arrive on the beach with the soft white sand, so peaceful and feeling so relaxed and renewed. You walk over to the water's edge and you can see your glowing, bright reflection. Your face looks so relaxed and there's even an uncontrollable smile on your face. Feeling so light and so free, and taking a final look around, knowing that this is your place of peace and healing. It's a place deep inside you, and it's always with you. I'm going to begin counting from 1 to 10, bringing you back from this incredible journey of positive thoughts. Concentrating on my voice and this wonderful feeling that you have. Counting from 1 to 10. 1. Feeling light and free. 2. Knowing that this place of peace and positivity is always with you and inside you. 3. Remembering your new tool of touching your thumb and index fingers together for immediate positive thoughts and the releasing of any fears. 4. always knowing that you are in total control of your thoughts and your experiences in life. 5. Filled with an incredible love for yourself and wanting only the best positive experiences. 6. Becoming more and more aware of your surroundings and clearly remembering this totally relaxed feeling. 7. With a knowing that every moment can be a positive one. When you shift your thoughts, you begin to feel your body relaxed and coming to life again. 8. Becoming more and more aware of yourself and feeling totally relaxed. 9. Filled with love and a peaceful, stress-free feeling. You are more and more aware of this room and your surroundings. 10. Now fully awake with a renewed feeling of peace, love, and positivity, you gently open your eyes and stretch. How does everyone feel? Everybody looks so sleepy and relaxed. That's wonderful. So remember, a belief is only a thought that we keep thinking. So let's make a commitment to ourselves to have positive beliefs. And I am grateful to the Center for Spiritual Living for providing this very comfortable space for us. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I hope to see you all next week. Bring your friends, bring family, bring anyone that can use a spiritual lift and some tools to make life a little more joyful and filled with much more love and peace and happiness. Thank you so much again for coming out, and namaste.